I guess the internet's gonna hear you fapping.
Stop.
I'm mid-fap, so I'm supporting.
You want something to help you speed up? Fuck, I couldn't think of anything funny there. What?
Yeah, you don't say that after what we were doing in Siege the other day.
Excuse.
You don't say that after every fucking time we play Gang Beasts.
Bro, can we just talk?
You guys are freaky. As someone who purposely is like, hey, come here. I'm gonna grab the floor and stick on my ass. Fuck you,
Bro, can we talk about... Morgan wasn't there for this last night, but the disrespect I put on Cece and Matt's names during that 1v2.
We did a custom game in Siege, and I was spectating, and I was like...
I played Montang, and like, I went in...
You have a fucking riot shield!
Yeah, I went in, killed Cece, and then I hit on the objective while staring down Matt, and he kept like throwing grenades and stuff at me, and then as soon as he like let his guard down, I beat him to death with the shield. It was great.
I haven't backed him with the shield.
It was great. Montang is a troll. There's no other purpose for him.
Try to do Montaigne back at you.
I did get your toesies at that one point. I did get your toesies.
Matt tried to get you back with Montaigne. You immediately failed.
Listen,
The first one down.
no disrespect on Matt, but God, Matt needs practice at that game. Hi Matt, if you're watching, we're talking shit about you.
You're supposed to other game.
If only he was good at it as Gang Beast.
Jazzy, we do have to 1v1 at some point though.
I need to watch.
Tonight.
We'll see. I want to get some homework done
Don't know
tonight.
how to do that. Oh, true. Homework? You do homework. I did mine.
But like,
Sorry.
what were you saying, Morgan?
What?
We're just having a regular ass conversation here during podcast. It's fun.
What?
I thought you said something earlier.
Did I?
Okay. Well, while you're thinking about it, hey Morgan, remember the TikTok I sent you the other day?
Yes, I do, and I immediately thought of one.
Okay, let me explain the premise to the other two. Okay, so Panda Red on TikTok posted a video, and it was basically the question, what's like one superpower, right, that you would have that's just like useless for anything basically other than your own entertainment? And like the example he gave was the ability to make people's veins glow.
What the fuck?
And he gave like the example of like making someone glow and making them think it's your superpower, or else making your eyes glow to be like intimidating. Because nobody wants to fuck with that.
And just like looking up and then you see like fucking like red eyes, you're like, ah! Obviously you're gonna back away.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with that. I ain't gonna find out what those eyes do, bro.
I am not going to fuck around and find out.
Yeah. And then there was another suggestion in the video that his friend gave that was the ability to give someone else superpowers for 5 seconds.
Yes. So like they freak out and like, I have superpowers, and they can never do it again.
Yeah.
Or like for 5 minutes.
I have one of my own, which I think someone made, but I don't remember. But I can tell you the inspiration of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So my superpower is I can like make one random object appear in front of me, but that person loses it. But it's only one. So like when people lose, like where's my other sock? I have a sock. Or like where's my earbud? Where's my like right earbud? I have that earbud.
Okay,
I
wait.
feel like I seen a TikTok about it.
Are you stealing the item from that person, or are you getting the item for that person with your power?
I think getting the item. Like
Not stealing.
Not stealing.
I didn't know if you were the cause of the "oh fuck, where is my item," or if you were the cure. You know what I mean?
I can.
No, I want to say the cure.
I can be both, but I think it'd be funny. Just like boom, hey, snap my fingers, there's a white sock right here, and somewhere in the very distance you hear someone goes, "Where the fuck is my sock?" I think it'd be really funny.
But
and the inspiration by that is, have you ever seen Halloween Town 2?
Yes.
Calabar. You remember
Yeah,
the
the
guy who
fucking
has
Kyle.
the really messy house, and they're like, oh yeah, when people lose shit, this is where it goes.
Yeah, it disappears there.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but that sounds funny.
I remember it.
Calabar's Revenge? Come on, man.
Probably not in a very long time.
I don't remember.
Such a good movie.
It is.
Halloween Town 3, aka Return to Halloween Town.
Oh,
Halloween Town 4,
three.
aka...
Bro, it
no,
is spooky
Halloween Town 3
season.
is Halloween Town High. Halloween Town 4 is Return to Halloween Town.
I think I watched Halloween Town High.
Sam just softly behind me going, "It's September. It's spooky season."
I'm getting Christmas ads.
Bro, I am wearing my Halloween shirt today. It says I'm only here for the booze, and it's like BOOS.
You get it?
It's so quirky.
Oh my god.
CC muted on here, but they're still talking. So like the boy is still going off.
Oh what?
Look at CC's thing. They muted on here, but they're still talking, so it's still like.
And the boy's just bopping.
No, but my question was, since Morgan answered, what would your guys' useless superpower be? Chaz, you got any ideas?
Looking at someone and knowing everything about them.
That's not useless though. That's like
That's not useless. That's very useful.
that's like a Taskmaster power. For Marvel, if anyone knows, I don't know.
Fucking nerd.
Okay. Here's some more inspo.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of this TikTok of like it's like they have like weird. This guy like makes up weird superpowers, and I think one of the dude's superpowers was he's the person that says who like is the like if someone like farted in the room, it's like who did it, and that's the person that automatically gets. Or I forgot how.
Oh yeah.
Nobody did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody did that. It's him. Yeah.
To do it, and then Diz the I don't know.
Yeah, I have seen that. That is funny. The ability to do that to someone else, right? Like to cause that to someone, that would be entertaining.
Sorry, I was away for a second.
That's okay.
Time we get to see your boy Bob. Oh, we're talking.
Sorry, I was moving.
The other source of inspiration for this question, which Panda Red said, well, isn't inspiration, but it could be, is like, have you guys ever seen Sky High?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I love that
You've never
movie.
seen Sky High? Oh my
Well,
I've seen like commercials for it.
There's
I've never
like
watched it.
without
It just never really interested me.
without like spoiling too much, because I do want to show it to both you and Sam.
Sam hasn't seen it either, bro.
No. So in it, you either when you go to this high school, you either get like dubbed a hero or a sidekick, and some of the sidekick powers.
I know that.
Some of the sidekick powers include glowing in the dark, shape-shifting into specifically a guinea pig, and I forget what the other one was.
Into a guinea pig, and then the other guy just turns into like goo.
Oh yeah, he turns into goo. Yeah.
You guys ever seen the movie G-Force?
Yes.
Yeah.
I own it. It's such a good movie.
But like, I think the ability to glow in the dark is similar to the vein thing, because like, you could just be Batman, but like, if you're glowing radioactive green at night, people aren't gonna want to fuck with you.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, bro, go away. Imagine like trying to like do something like sneaky at night, and then just all of a sudden you just see some dickhead glow green.
Okay, I got a funny one. I think at least. All right, so you know, like in Demon Slayer, when Muzan like scratches someone, they become a demon, right? Like that whole thing. All right.
Yeah.
So take that power and like divide it by 100. Okay, so like the power to just like when you touch someone, that like just have that feeling when something itches but it's not really itching. They just have that for a while.
Ah no!
Just being a minor inconvenience to
No,
the minor inconvenience power. That was a TikTok too.
the minor inconvenience, man.
Yeah.
I just thought of another one that gave me an idea, Casey.
What?
The ability to induce the feeling of a sneeze, but not being able to.
No!
Bro.
No, you cannot.
So you just got the damn it, and then their nose hurts.
Or
Yeah, it's like it's sinus pressure.
the like feeling like when you feel like a burp's coming up or something. You get like the like little burn, but that never goes. Ah, dude.
But you vomit instead. The feeling of burping and but you vomit instead.
Or okay, so you know with people who like amputees, right? They have like the ghost itching thing.
Phantom
pain. Yeah, that. What about being able to cause that on anyone? So like someone will feel like pain or itching in like far away from their arm, but like their arm's there is just in a random spot like that.
Like floating in the air.
Yeah.
Or the itch. You have an itch a specific spot, but you can never get it.
Just being a nuisance.
Just a pure itch.
Is overheating.
Oh, Daddy's about to burst into flames.
It's not.
I'm batting down the hatch, boys.
Not yet.
How about this?
It might be like me. Could be
Bro, the ability to make those blue parts of the eraser actually erase pen.
They could.
Wait, what blue part of the eraser?
You never saw those old erasers? They were like red on one side and blue on the other.
No. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, well, it used to be a thing that people were like, yeah, well, the blue side's for pen. And they weren't. It was just another side of the eraser.
Yeah, because you can't erase ink.
I mean, you can. It's just like not with that.
Pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a pin. But people are stupid and they're like, hey, dumb idiot kids will buy this.
And they did.
And they did.
Parents mainly.
Bro, you guys had like book. Oh, go ahead, Morgan. Go ahead.
Oh no, I remember what I was talking about earlier.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Fucking, I was having a great conversation at work today, and it fucking gave me an idea. What is like a dumb thing that you remember believing in as a kid? That like as you got older, you're like, well, that was really fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
And to help, like, give you some ideas, I have one immediately. So, I used to think color didn't exist until before I was born. So I would see like old photos and like videos that are like black and white for like obvious reasons, right? So that translated in my brain that there was no color at all. Everything was black and white, and then before I was born, like the sun exploded, and then boom, we have color.
We're gonna put an intro.
That is a very real belief that I believed for maybe I want to say before I was 10.
I do have something similar to that. It's not something dumb I believed as a kid. I just remember one time I was talking to my dad when I was a kid, and I asked him if they had TVs when he was a kid and color camera and like all this color shit. And he was just like so upset. He's like, I was born in like '69, not fucking 29, you fucking dumbass.
I was born in '69, not in 1915. Not in the War of 1912. Hey, Edgar. Alright.
Like, how old were you?
It was 1812. Probably like 8 or 9. Young enough to still be stupid.
You know this.
But something
that reminded of my story of my mom always telling a story when I was little. I forgot. I think I was like we're in a gas station and there was this black dude in front of us. I was like, "Is he made out of chocolate?"
Is he made out of chocolate?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was made out of chocolate, but it was like something chocolate. There's something.
the chocolate man.
Chocolate.
I know there was dumb stuff I believed in as a kid, but I'm trying to think like specifically, not like the obvious stuff like Santa and fucking.
I just can't.
Oh.
You don't know how I
What?
found out Santa wasn't real?
I said, what do you mean? What do you mean as a kid, Casey?
What were you saying? What were you saying, babe? Cece?
You wanna know how I found out Santa wasn't real?
How?
What? What?
Hey, you didn't know Santa's not real? I was like 7 or 8, and my grandparents were bringing presents down, and my grandmother fell, and so I ran out of my fucking room, and they're just carrying a bunch of fucking presents down, and I'm like, Santa's not real?
Your grandma's like down at the bottom of the stairs convulsing, and you're just like, Santa's not real?
I was so mad.
Dude. Nah, how I found out was on like, I found out all of them at the same time because I found out on Easter and I just connected the dots. But I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and my parents were like, no, you have to stay in your room. So I just snuck down. And as I was going to sneak downstairs, I like tripped down a step and stumbled for a second. And then because we had like these weird curled stairs into our living room, it was a weird house. So like my dad was down there doing whatever, and we just made eye contact, and he was just like, just go to the fucking bathroom and go to bed. And shut up. I was like, okay.
Wait, okay. New question.
What was it,
How
Easter?
old were you
Yeah.
When you realized Santa wasn't real? When you learned
Like 7.
7?
I was 7, 8.
7 and 8? Ooh, okay.
How old were you?
Morgan!
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Were you at least 10 or 12?
No?
You were 13, weren't you?
Probably.
Morgan! You poor baby.
No, don't you pick on this innocent child, okay?
Hang on. Hang on, wait.
You can't go that long with knowing.
Hang on. I remember it was in my current house, like right now. And was it not? I'm gonna say it is. So it was in my current house right now. We moved here when I was in 5th grade. So I graduated in 2015. So that's.
You were at least 11 or 12, yeah.
I was like 11 or 12.
But
I remember going on a website that was like a Santa tracker, and we would see him like go over like.
yeah, we do that for the kids.
All of for the kids.
Yeah, those kids.
Yeah, those wacky kids.
Morgan on his 18th birthday getting told Santa wasn't real.
Bro, imagine.
Happy birthday! You're an adult. Santa's not real.
Listen, so like those presents.
Bro, I want to keep up that bit.
What?
I want to tell my kids that Santa is real and make them believe until they're like 18, 19 years old, and then just fuck them with it and be like.
You know what's funny though? My grandparents still write from Santa presents, and I'm like, oh, thanks, Nana. And they're like, Santa gave it to you. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Occasionally when
I'm an adult.
my mom is still like, yeah, just sit by the tree and open presents. I'm like, I'm fucking 24.
Yeah.
Nah, my family still sits all around the tree, and like sometimes my parents, if they wrap gifts, write that stuff. But like, we're not like, oh my god, Santa.
I remember at my old house, when we were younger, my brother would be the first one awake on Christmas morning, and I'd wake up because I'd hear wrapping paper being punctured, because the tree was always right next to my door for my bedroom, and I would come out and I'd just poke my head out, and it'd be my brother just sticking holes in the wrapping paper of his presents to see what he got, but not unwrap them.
That's smart. That's ingenuity right there.
But he always got in trouble for doing it. So he had to open his presents last.
Nah, I shake mine.
So I would get my. There was one year I was really like wondering what I got, because I was like wanting actually a nice pair of headset. Yeah, pair of headset, great English. And I literally carefully unwrapped them until I could see what it was.
But dumb things we believed in, because that was Morgan's topic. Oh, I believe my parents loved me. Oof.
Mine's trauma related, but I can't.
Oof.
I can tell you later.
Tell you later, gator.
Um,
I'm trying to think. What was the other one?
Like, I know there was dumb shit. Like, obviously, because kids think dumb things.
I thought the sun. Ooh, yeah, right. I thought the sun was like a disc in the sky, not like it was like a ball of fire in our fucking solar system that we revolve around.
Yeah, I remember thinking that too.
You know how when you stare at the sun, you get that like black dot in your eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as a kid,
I used to stare at the sun.
I used to stare at the sun as well, and I would appear in my vision. I was like, "There it is," and then in my head, I'm like, "Ah, the sun's getting closer," and so I just keep staring at it because it would move as I'm like moving my eyes. So I was like, "Oh my god, the sun's getting closer."
Oh,
man.
I didn't think that, but I'm like, oh, it's just a big disc. Because I'd see the disc moving around on my eye. Maybe that's why I have really bad vision.
100%.
I'm the dumb bitch.
For fucking days on end as a child, it really just does not help you as an adult.
Well, my grandparents would like lock me out of the house, me and my brother out of the house, and so we had to figure out stuff to do. So I would mainly just stare up in the sky, like, what the fuck am I gonna do today? And get stuck in trees.
Let's see.
And fall.
Ooh, wait, no, I think I told this story before.
I mean, that's okay.
How really into Naruto I was as a child.
I feel like, yeah.
Every
I believe Peter Pan was real when I was little.
Bro, I also thought Peter Pan was real.
I was like,
if I clone this strange man, come to my window and take me to Neverland.
Yeah, I don't want to grow up.
I want to I want to fly with pixie dust. What the fuck?
Cause I would just sit at my window, like, cause it was literally ground level, so I could like crawl out of my window and not have to fall, and I'd just sit at my window like, I want to be taken away.
Come risky.
Fuck, man, I can't even think of one right now.
Fucking, I used to wish for put on my wish list to Santa to have a ball of chakra that I could have.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
I would always put a horse.
You wanted a horse?
Dude, I can imagine your mom looking at.
Who's gonna give a child a horse in the first fucking place? Hold on.
Hey, I got a pony for my birthday.
You got a pony for your birthday?
Well, I gotta ride one.
You know what?
No, as soon as I would give my things to my grandparents, they're like, you're not getting a horse. And I would just start bawling. And I'm like, you don't know that Santa might give me a horse?
And they were like,
Pretty much.
It's just like,
there's a horse in your living room.
Dude. Even better, a horse completely wrapped in paper. It's just like, I wonder what's under there.
They're just moving around.
And your grandparents are just freaking out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the fuck did this get here?
I remember there was one year, I had a cat, and he was so mean. He would just hide under the tree. And one night, my grandparents told me to bring some presents to put on the tree. And so I did. And the cat fucking attacked me. Because this cat hated everyone. And so he always would go after me. Because I was tiny, and he'd just go after me. And my grandfather just grabbed the cat and just yeet this cat into the snowbank. Because he just grabbed onto me. So that was every year, like, that cat would always go after me. Christmas, yay.
An animal go after me, but I did have my dog take a chunk out of my stomach once.
Wait, what?
Haven't ever told this story?
No, I don't think so.
Ever told me that?
Well, don't worry about it, because it wasn't the dog's fault. I'm the idiot.
Oh, God.
Did you piss off the bupper?
Oh, 100%. I don't blame my
Morgan, what do you do?
I think I was at my dad's place as a child, and we used to have this little fucking what was Tommy? He was like a basic dog. What the fuck? It's like a black and white dog. I'm trying to think. Oh, what the fuck is its name? It's not. It's just like a standard dog. What's a standard dog?
Golden Retriever.
Not a golden retriever. It was a fucking
Lab.
No, it wasn't a lab.
Was it a small dog?
It was a small dog. It was a small dog.
A dachshund?
Wasn't a Chihuahua. Wasn't a Dachshund. Fuck it, I can't remember.
Just a small dog.
Anyway,
a Shih Tzu.
But not a shit. It wasn't that small. Fucking Beagle.
Oh, I love beagles.
Beagle. That's what he was. He was a beagle. Okay.
Oh, I love
He was a beagle
beagle.
that we called Tommy. That was his name. And I'll remember being in the kitchen, and I was fucking around with my dog. I'm like, I have a boy dog. What happens if I just, kick my dog?
Oh my god!
Just tap my dog there. And so he was like facing away from me, and I was like with my little kid foot, and I went doop, and he spun around so fast and just leapt and just took a chunk out of the side of my fat tummy. I
Bro,
remember.
you fucking nut shot your dog. No wonder it bit you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm the idiot and the asshole. My dog was not at fault.
You were such a terrible child, so was I.
I was so stupid.
I never went after I didn't go after animals. I was more trying to save them from my cat, because there was one time I found that my cat had caught a chipmunk, and it was like a half dead chipmunk. I pulled from my cat's mouth and brought it into my bedroom, wrapped up in a towel, and trying to revive this half dead chipmunk. And then it died, and then I'm trying to get it out of the house. So the next day, I'm trying to walk out of the house, and my grandmother's like, "What do you have in that towel?"
Well, you fucking were bringing a towel outside.
No, I had my swimsuit on, because I was gonna go play in the sprinkler.
You're gonna go play in the sprinkler?
Yeah, we had a sprinkler. We didn't have a pool.
Bro,
we didn't have a pool either.
When it flooded in Houston,
we had like a toy sprinkler.
I would just play in the ditches, and full of water, and just play there. Got wet after a flood happened.
Bro,
my grandmother ended up screaming fucking bloody murder, and then my brother got in trouble. I don't know why, because he was supposed to be watching over me, and somehow I came in the house with a fucking dead chipmunk.
Came in the house with a dead chipmunk?
Yeah, it was half dead chipmunk that I was trying to revive from my cat.
Rip.
Yeah. And then my grandparents are like, "We can't keep locking them out of the house. She's gonna keep doing this." Because that day I was locked out of the house, and then I'm like, "I gotta go bathroom. Let me come in."
You just have a dead chipmunk.
Yeah.
Nah, we used to have like cats when we lived on our little farmhouse, and they'd fucking hunt everything and bring it back.
The
See, I never had that problem with my cats. My cats just had issues all the time.
There'd be dead mouse and rat bones on our porch.
I mean, technically I did, but I was baby and she ran away.
I remember when Sammy brought a bird in the house.
Oh, we used to have a dog. It was like a golden retriever, I believe. And me, my cousin, and my sister used to like get it to chase us and then run around the table away from it. And my mom was like, "That's probably not a good idea. Maybe you guys should stop that." And then like we kept doing it. And then one day he caught us, but like instead of like attacking us, he just licked us aggressively. And Mom was like, "Whatever then."
That's cute.
It's like, fuck you. Golden retrievers are good boys. Bro. Good buppos.
Good buppos.
I never had a dog growing up. It was mainly just cats. I had a rabbit at one point, and then my grandmother made my mom get rid of it.
Wow. Why?
My mom had nowhere to put it because her landlord didn't want anyone to have pets at the house. And it was the only, like, apartment my mom could get. And my cat was the same cat I was talking about earlier. He would try to, I would go do the laundry and I'd find him on top of the fucking cage trying to pick at the lock. Like the weird, like, pressure lock on it.
Bro, did you guys, like, since we're all mostly introvert kids, right? Did you guys ever just, like, think you had some type of superpower and either you didn't know it yet or, like, it was just, like, a mediocre one?
Absolutely.
I thought I was the child of a god.
I thought I could fly.
I thought I was a demigod and that I wouldn't reveal until I was 16. And then I became 16 and nothing happened.
Bro,
you did that all the way up until you were 16.
Yep.
Oh!
Yes, I did. I read Percy Jackson. It was, you know, I was like, bro, this is great. And I was like, bro, can I just, like, secretly be a demigod and, like, not know until I'm 16, please? And then it didn't happen. I probably knew beforehand, and I just kept it going, but I do remember saying that at 16.
Yeah.
Nah, like, my daydreams in fucking school were wild, man.
Bro,
I thought I could fly. Then I fell over the fucking tree and I'm like, I can't fly.
Wait, you jumped out of a tree?
Yeah.
To see if you could fly?
Yeah.
Wow. And you're gonna knock me for believing that I'm a demigod from Percy Jackson until I was 16? That's stupid! Nah, I can fly and jump out of a tree, stupid!
Hey, at least I didn't break shit. I'm just saying. But I was like 10 years old when I thought of that. And I didn't believe it until I was 16.
Man, I'm thinking about all these things from my childhood. But, like, none of it has to do with believing anything that was really dumb, you know?
I would make my brother believe that I made a... What was it? Legend of Zelda. I would make him... Every time he would play, I'd be like, I made this game. Yeah, you know I made this game. Yeah, like, when I leave to go over to my friend's house, yeah, I'm actually making the game.
Yeah, my dad.
And he actually fucking believed me.
You were literally the my dad owns Microsoft kid. But to your brother.
It was fucking hilarious. He always believed it.
I used to believe I was a werewolf. I was like, bro,
I feel like I know you would do that.
I like the moon, and I have sharp canines, bro. I'm a werewolf.
And same, except we're just meat eaters.
And this isn't to, like, judge anyone or anything, but I know... No, this is a no judging question to anyone who did this in high school. Do you guys have the people that thought they were vampires, but, like, really thought they were vampires?
That I can say didn't happen in my hick town.
Yeah, you lived in Hickville. I know me and you did, Cece.
But it wasn't mainly in school, it was more on the fucking bus. But, this girl, she watched Zack and Cody all the fucking time, and there was, like, weird legend episode, and she's like, I'm that legend, whatever, and she kept acting like it, and I'm like, and then just one day she just never came back to school. I'm like, okay.
I had a very
we were good friends, but she was fucking nuts.
What were you saying, Jesse?
I had a very weeaboo friend. Like, I was just sitting there, and she got me into Black Butler.
Oh, God.
Like, she was, like, I wasn't that bad, like, in middle school, but, like, she was, like, on a different type of level. And I was like, she was just talking about anime and shit and to other dudes. And I was like, my guy, we don't need to talk.
The people that's whole personality was liking Black Butler.
I know someone that was like that.
Someone with that.
I mean, I was like not bad. I had a bad stage, but I was not bad.
You were never that bad.
Yeah, she's on a different level, and she used to get angry with like the popular, well, like kind of like the popular dudes, like the sports dudes, and like I knew him because he was in my apartments, and I was like, I sometimes question our friendship. Sometimes I love you, girl, but like
do you
I question
remember?
it.
Do you remember the character Gorell from Black Butler?
Fucking little girl.
Um,
Everybody that likes Black Butler loves girl.
that was the character someone kept describing me as.
Like, oh my god, you're the girl of our friend group. Oh my god.
I also like the blind maid lady. I forgot her name. And when she played
I don't remember.
the sniper,
I haven't watched it since like middle school.
good.
I forget her name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about because she's one of my favorites too.
I like all the others. I like the three. I like the three duo. Grail is the best they them.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Nah, but like thinking about it now, I probably did think I had superpowers at some point. That feels like something I probably did, like legitimately.
No, I totally had like the feeling of like I'm gonna be so special.
I think it's just like every kid wants to be special, you know. So like,
you want to have superpowers until you don't, and then you watch The Boys.
and then you watch The Boys and you're like, "She, maybe I shouldn't."
Maybe superpowers isn't all that crack up to be.
Oh, speaking of like superhero shows, did anyone watch the new episode of She-Hulk yet?
No, I haven't watched any of She-Hulk.
I will be watching the new episode this Saturday, and then I will be watching the next episode Thursday, my brothers.
Okay.
I want to watch the info yet.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not the best episode so far, but like it's pretty good.
Whoa!
Scared the fuck out of me.
You, whatever noise you just did.
You're quiet.
Yeah, you're very quiet now.
I feel like we're thinking about topics, but like, I feel like it's just a chill stream.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Like what else, man? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, you said it. You said before. Go ahead.
No, this was like a dumb childhood thing, but like, Jesse, your camera's freaking out. What
Yeah.
you know, like middle school and like early high school dating.
You know where you date for a week and then you break up.
Yeah. Where dating is like you guys held hands in between classes and like talk to each other sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was dating this girl that lived in my neighborhood, right?
Which school is this?
I will tell you after stream, because if I give away too many info, it's too identifying. Too much info.
Okay.
But like I was dating this girl and like it became apparent really quick. Now that I look back at it, not then. Then I was really dumb. That she only was like dating me because I had Netflix and like she could come over and watch the show she liked.
You had Netflix?
Yeah. We were pretty bougie for this neighborhood and we had Netflix. And like she could watch the show she really liked. And like that's it.
No, I never had a partner.
And then I dated a girl for a week and then she went out with this other dude like literally right after. And then they both ended up turning out to be gay, which was kind of funny, honestly. I don't know why. But that was like my middle school dating experience, man. Middle school's fucking awkward.
Mainly mine was just toxic.
I did not date anybody.
I was very awkward in middle school. Oh god.
Jay's like, I'm just alone.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not alone. I'm alone.
My chest hurts.
Probably having a heart attack.
Yay! I could die. Bro, they are. literally just rip them off my chest.
Bro, what's the like most embarrassing school thing that's ever happened to you? If you feel comfy talking about it. If you're comfy talking about it.
Haven't I already?
Maybe, but like it's okay. You can repeat it.
Not on stream, actually, not on stream. But
Have I talked about
I
this?
think.
I don't know.
No.
The fucking,
No, you did not.
I haven't. The dumb shit I did twice involving the various girls of my high school.
I know you did the "Are you pregnant?" thing because you were experimenting.
Yeah, but not on stream.
Also asking out every attractive girl to prom. I think you're something, right?
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember. What else? What else? You tell me. You tell me the story.
That was it. Just couldn't remember if I told them.
I think we talked about that on stream a while ago. But
Yeah,
like, if you want to give one of the stories, go ahead.
Send it, bro. I used to fucking. I used to watch a lot of social experiment videos on YouTube. I used to. I don't remember who, but I used to. I don't anymore because they're awful.
Yeah, sandpaper is awful.
Fucking and I was like, bro, why don't I just do it myself? And one of the ones I could think of was going up to every girl of varying shapes and sizes in my school, look them directly in the eyes, and without breaking anything, just be like, hey, I'm sorry, but like I just had a question, like, are you pregnant? With the goal being of how many times I could ask that before I got slapped. And then I never got slapped, but every girl I asked that just got so sad.
Yeah, that actually happened to me in high school.
So, that's pretty stupid of me.
It was mainly the
I'm from
girls who
Oregon.
would ask, "Are you pregnant?" And I'm like, thanks.
Don't do stupid shit.
Yeah, don't go up to random.
That gives me
random girl
very
and just ask me
bad
questions.
body issues. And I still have them. Woo.
And then the other one was the fucking my senior prom. Didn't want to go. Went to junior prom. I was like, I don't really need to go, but like, why not? So like, let me talk to like every quote unquote attractive or like hot or popular girl in my school, and just be like, hey, you want to go to prom with me? And seeing how many no's I could get. And every single one I got a no. And then one of them was like, hey, by the way, this girl that like you're friends with kind of wants to go with you. And I was like, sure. And then like, really? And then I asked her, like, do you want to go to prom? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to prom. And that's how I went to my senior prom.
Hey, it worked out though. Like,
Hey.
also that one's less awful than the first one.
Oh yeah, listen. I'm an asshole now. I was a dumb, stupid bitch in high school.
I remember our prom, chasing in my prom. My ex tried asking me to dance with them when I had my boyfriend from another school there.
Are you covering your mic? You sound kind of muffled.
Yeah. Wait. Repeat
sorry.
everything you just said. I couldn't hear you.
At Casey and my prom, I had my boyfriend at the time there, and my ex, like, boyfriend came up to me and he's like, "You want to dance?" Right, to me and my partner, and I'm like, "What the fuck, no!" And Casey actually sat at the same table as me at prom.
Yeah, and I was going with my best friend, who you
Yeah,
know,
so
Morgan,
who
because
you
we talked
know.
about them before.
Jenny was like, I was alone.
Like,
I-
my friend graduated the year earlier, so I went alone and just vibe.
I only went with this friend because we had like this pact agreement thing, so it's like a marriage pact but high school version.
No, most of my friends who went there went with another group, and I was just alone. It was fun. It was alright.
But like, besides Morgan, like, what was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you two?
Yeah, someone else say something that's equally as awful.
I never really did anything awful because I was usually just to myself.
Yeah, I was usually to myself.
This isn't the most embarrassing thing, but like, I was on and off with this girl for a long time that is longer than I should have and longer than I want to talk about. But like,
I know the feeling.
one of the times we were on again, we were like waiting after school to leave, and like we went into this little corner in the hallway to make out because, you know, rebellious teenage spirit. And then the really soft Spanish teacher came around the corner and saw us, and she just like was laughing and was like, "Okay, I won't tell anyone, but like go to class or something." And I was like, we were just like, "Okay."
Okay, and then you didn't.
Oh, I do have something embarrassing with that same teacher. I feel like I might have told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again. I was like talking. I had friends like online. I was on you guys know Google Plus. That was a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
But like I met people on there.
I remember it. I just never was on it.
That was my version of Tumblr. I didn't find Tumblr. I used that.
I was on Kick. I'm sorry.
You were on Kick?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
But like,
Oh my god, I don't think we can be friends anymore.
this.
Dude, if you still have a Kick, it still might be active because I found out mine was still active. I deleted it.
Yeah, no, Kick was bad then. It's even worse now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So there was this girl I was talking to on there, and like she was in California. And so we were just like, you know, fucking flirting a little bit, but we were like, okay, you know, far away. And then one day, she sent me a text in full Spanish. And she was like, you can't Google Translate it. And I was like, okay. Weird. So I brought it to my friends at school, because they were, one of them was still in the Spanish class, so I showed it to him. And he was like, nah, I have no idea what that means. So the Spanish teacher, who was the really soft one that caught me in the hallway a few years later, was like the lunch monitor. So when she, you know, we're getting lunch, I was like, oh, hey, can you tell me what this means? And she read it, and like she smiled, and also was like, oh, she like pulled out a chair and sat down next to me and like told me that it meant, will you be my boyfriend? And I was like, oh, that's a thing.
Aww.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah, but like I was so embarrassed because like I didn't know how to react.
And you're like, I didn't know how to like politely say no.
But why not just full
No.
English?
Because I would have found out too fast, and she was embarrassed.
They wanted to be unique and cool.
Yeah.
It's probably not.
But yeah, that's a funny story I remember from like high school a lot.
Remember anything else I did in high school? I just had a lot of weird friends. I also had an on and off again girlfriend at the time.
I never had an on and off relationship.
You know, that's not.
They were
fun.
just mainly toxic.
Yeah, you know, it's not fun.
This one like cheated on me multiple times, and I was like, well, fuck, gonna keep going back.
I feel like I know who you're talking
You
about.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, oh my god, I get to fix them.
Yeah, that was basically it. And then I dated her friend, and then I dated her friend. Hi, her friend. No. That one ended really rough when I finally like completely cut her off. That was, but yeah, that aside.
The one before me?
No, the one before you.
Oh, okay.
I just had crushes, and then in my mindset, I was like, it's never gonna happen, but I'll have my crush.
You can ask those questions after chat if they're what I think, but like, or after stream. Oh, also, fuck. I had a thought. I said also, and then immediately went away.
Here comes.
Oh, did you guys hear the fucking news from yesterday? Like,
I'm pretty sure everyone in the world.
like, yeah. Do you guys know like what happened?
Do you guys exist in the world today?
Oh, hi, Cloud Stripe. Sorry, the topic is whatever we bring up, like the Queen being dead.
And Trisha Paytas naming her child after the Queen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She almost got to be.
Yeah.
And she named it Elizabeth, and I think she was born like the same day.
No, she's just a centimeter dilated, Trisha.
Okay.
She's still not.
She's still in
give
labor.
birth yet. Yeah.
Bro,
Holy fuck.
People have been making so many distasteful memes about her death.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's the internet. It's obviously gonna happen, but, like, they're
Wait, bro,
just...
she was 96.
Yeah, 72 years, but, like...
72. Well,
But, like, Jesus, dude. There's just... It's so like, it's literally the day after she died, and people are, like...
like, no, literally the day of her dying, they were making distasteful too.
Yeah. And say whatever you want about now King Charles, but, like... don't fucking use her death as the... Like, you could just pick on him being the king without also making jokes about her death. And that, I don't know. It's just, to me personally, it's like, she probably wasn't a great person, but, like, she wasn't a bad person, especially nowadays. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like fucking the people's history with the queen is different than ours, because one, different country from us.
Yeah.
For two is like we don't really know like all like the political shit that like she
Yeah.
or like kept up with, or like she was in charge of
The shit that we don't hear.
Yeah, like I kept hearing that people talk about how they don't want to like like mourn her death for like reason A or reason B. I don't really want to say because like I don't know too much about
They do a whole like ceremony and mourning rituals. It's a whole fucking thing.
There's a difference though between not mourning and being distasteful, you know?
Yeah.
I think the only means I like is Deanna.
Like she's a human being. She was a human being.
Yeah, I know.
There's a difference between mourning and telling someone their daughter-in-law that died in a tragic car crash is gonna beat the shit out of them in hell.
Yeah, there's the conspiracy stuff about her allegedly having Princess Diana killed. But like that still aside, I don't know. It just feels wrong. I don't know.
It is wrong.
It's like the same people who after... it's not exactly the same because it's very different like levels of popularity. But the people who were like making memes about Jacksepticeye's dad dying when that happened...
yeah.
It just, I don't know. Like, we don't know that much about that person. Like, why make shit about a person dying, man? Like, there's way funnier things to pick on.
Weigh in on something that in no way affects us at all.
Yeah.
Because like the queen is dead.
Alright, next.
But like for us, not our country,
Yeah.
not our government, not anything involving us.
Yeah.
So why does our opinion matter?
It doesn't. I'm just saying.
World.
It's like I don't get it. I don't. Maybe it's just like my way of viewing things and my app.
I understand that.
But it's like just what's the point? It's like you want to post something on Twitter how much you hate the queen. Cool. Who cares? Where are you from? Fucking Jersey? Cool. The fuck is your opinion matter? Like I don't get it.
You're not from there.
Irish had a problem. I don't know why, but I kept seeing like the Irish was celebrating.
Yeah.
That's because of the whole Irish trying to separate from the UK a while ago, back in the 70s and stuff. But like, also, she's mostly just a figurehead and had no actual power.
It literally is.
Yeah.
Like, the actual royal family holds very little power anymore.
Yeah.
What is it? Parliament?
Yeah.
It's just figurement.
And then you have
but like,
fucking people are like, yeah, let's use this time now to abolish the monarchy.
But like, listen, Prince Charles, yeah, huge environmentalist, whatever. But also, there's some evidence that he did some not cool shit in like...
Yeah.
So like, I acknowledge that, and I think it's perfectly okay to meme on him. But like...
Not when they die, though.
The queen didn't like her son's choice in wife. That's all that she's really done lately. That was, people were like... And also the UK government and museum went to Egypt and stole stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit on them, I guess.
There's a time and place of like whether or not you like someone, like a really like influential person or someone who's in the limelight a lot, who like has any sort of like political power. Like when they die, it's like it's like either it affects you and it doesn't, and like whether you like them or not. Like this is still someone who is dead now. They were alive and now they are dead.
Yeah, it is still a human being.
How would you feel if just all of a sudden you died and and then literally like an hour later, people are like, wow, this fucking idiot died. Who the fuck cares? Like, it's just like,
or like someone in your family that died, and people are like, fuck you, I don't care.
He's like, oh, bro, who cares? Yeah, you know that, bro, fucking, person A was a fucking, I don't know, he cheated on his math test? What a piece of shit. It's like, it's small,
Yeah.
it's like, that's a very small thing compared to, like, fucking Queen Elizabeth's problem. But,
Then
like,
saying that she had her daughter killed.
it's still the whole fucking thing of, like, is there no boundary? Like, because personally, I wouldn't talk shit about someone an hour after I find out that they're dead.
Yeah.
Nah, like, you gotta fucking let them get in the ground, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's just like fucking be respectful. Also, how are you gonna disrespect the dead, bro?
Yeah,
But
you don't,
the body's not even cold yet, and you're already fucking disrespecting.
That might be like maybe like a thing that like I have an issue with. But like, how are you gonna like disrespect the dead, bro?
I totally understand what you're coming from.
Listen.
Morgan.
I don't get it. Like that kind of pisses me off. Like whatever problem you have with the queen, whatever problem you have with the monarchy, cool, great, more power to you. But like if someone dies, like don't just fucking bash them immediately. Like come on, bro, have some fucking class.
Nah, and some people deserve it, but it's very rare cases, okay? And the queen is not that bad of a fucking person.
I don't think she deserves it.
I'm talking about like fucking dictators and shit. Not like.
Yeah.
She's not a dictator. She's just a figurehead.
It just seemed like there's just no line anymore of like. It's like everyone is entitled to your opinion, but like there's also a time and place.
Yeah. And I get dark humor. I like dark humor, but like. You still have to have respect, man. You gotta know your audience, and nobody should be like, woo, somebody fucking died that didn't really do anything at all besides make public appearances. Fuck them. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the takes that people that I see on Twitter, I was like, all right, cool. Like there's like people that like I follow that like I'm not a fan of their take, but like it's their take. You're entitled to your opinion. I just don't think this is the right time or place.
I mean, obviously, we have a different perspective, not being from the UK.
Yeah.
And not like or Ireland or Wales or anything over there, but like still, it's just everything over there, as far as everyone else knows, it's at peace now. You might not like each other that much, but like, it's just so weird. I didn't know people were like waiting for the Queen of England to die. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the dead, bro. Like that's just like disrespectful. Like let fucking people who pass, let them just rest. You don't have to fucking dig them deeper into the ground.
But before we end tonight, because we're getting close to time, does anyone want to talk about anything else? Maybe something more happy? Yeah, we're at 8. It's at 8:59.
I don't know anything.
Fucking the other thing that I thought of was just related to the conversation I had at work, which was what was like the first video game console that you remember playing on?
The first?
The first one that you remember playing on.
PS.
Not PS2. That was one of them.
It was.
I played on the Game Boy, the little square one that would fold up into like a square. Yeah.
Bro, I was so jealous. I always wanted that one. I had a Game Boy Color.
It was my brother's. We'd play Mario on it, and then we got the camera attachment, and it was so cool.
It
We
was
still have
either
it.
it was either the original Xbox, like the original Xbox, or the GameCube, because they both came out around the same time.
And
My
then
cousin
we would
had-
play on the PS2 at my aunt and uncle's.
Oh, also the Game Boy Micro was pretty close.
Cousin had what, Jazzy?
My cousin was, rich, so I would like visit my cousin, and he would have the Xbox and a GameCube, and I just used to play there on it.
Yeah, I think I used like an NES. I used a Sega Genesis. One of my buddies had an N64, and I was jealous.
I remember playing
Bro.
Spyro on the PS2.
Cloud Strife said Pong.
Pong.
Yeah!
That's definitely old. But it's a timeless classic.
When did
Yeah.
Pong come out?
Isn't it the first video game?
It is. No, it's the second technically. There was one made before that. If Louis was here, he'd be able to tell because we learned about it. But let's see. Pong's original release,
1972.
1972. Yeah. Oh, I did get to play. Yeah, let's see. Let me look it up now because I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I keep yawning.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're just boring you.
No.
The first video game. Yeah, there was like a proto Pong, but it was with an oscilloscope. It's an electronic like monitoring thing. But yeah, you would just change the electrical signals and it would bounce back and forth. Like Pong, and then Pong got made from that. Did you guys ever get to play on like the Atari or NES or any of that?
Do you remember like the Pac-Man that would plug into your TV?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had that.
Plug and plays.
I had a Dora-
Yeah, plug
I
and
had a
play.
Dora one.
Yeah, mass production. It was the first clutch drive.
I had a Dora one, and then I think I had like a.
I had
Frozen,
Pac-Man and
Frozen
Mrs.
Dora
Pac-Man.
one.
I had
Dora?
what is it?
I don't know. Dora was like a snow princess or something, or like someone like a reincarnation of fucking her was a snow
I
princess.
feel like I know what you're talking about.
I had that as a game.
I had a SpongeBob one because I remember it was the awful one where the joystick was his fucking nose.
Ew.
Yeah, SpongeBob one too. I used to play it all the time.
And like, I think I had a Toy Story one. I can't really remember though. Oh, the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, the Spider-Man one.
There was a few, but like I had one of them.
I remember playing a Spider-Man one too.
Man, did you ever get into like the old NASCAR games?
No.
Kinda.
It's like-
For a while, but it was like 07 or like 06.
Yeah, that's the same because my dad was the one who bought like the Xbox for himself, and like he liked the NASCAR games, so I played them. And I remember all I would do on them was drive backwards and hit other cars because they would explode in old NASCAR or light on fire.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I was like, oh, I'm driving backwards and I'm hitting other cars.
I'm killing people, Dad.
Are you winning, son? No, I'm lighting people on fire.
Bro, did I tell you guys that like, you know how Super Mario's? Have you guys ever played Super Mario Sunshine?
Yes.
You know how like it had multiple save files?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it was like the GameCube was mine, my sister's, and my brother's. But my mom found out that Super Mario Sunshine and this SpongeBob game we had were really fun. So all of a sudden, one night, they ended up both finished on like our save files. So we were just like done with the game and had to restart, and we didn't know why. And my mom found out that like she messed up the games and just decided, I just won't say anything.
Wow.
I mean, what do you do? It's all it's gonna do is piss us off anyways. You're already just like, okay, we'll restart.
I remember a Tom and
used to have
Jerry
a-
cartridge game for the Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Do you guys
Yeah,
remember
it
the
was
Game
much
Boy
shit.
Micro? Or is that like...
I don't remember that.
It wasn't a big thing.
I remember when the DSi came out.
What are you saying, Jesse?
When I got my DS, I had a Tinkerbell game, and when it was time for my bedtime, my mom would take my DS and she'll play on it, and I went to bed, and like sometimes when I wake up, I still hear her play on my DS. It was funny. She was addicted to the Tinkerbell game.
Bro,
I
moms
remember
just wanted to be
playing
gamers.
Montana on the DS.
Oh, but like the Micro was like this, maybe like 2-inch tall and like 4-inch wide little one screen, and then like all the buttons were around it version of the Game Boy, because it was Micro. But yeah, I didn't know it was like they were only sold for like a year. And like, I didn't know they were something people didn't know about until I mentioned it to someone, and they were like, "The fuck is a Game Boy Micro?" And I was like, "What? That was my baby."
Yeah, I've never heard of one.
I never
So
really had a
like-
Game Boy.
I had a color in advance and thought I was the coolest kid.
Bro, did you have all the fucking attachments for the color?
Bro, fuck that. If you had all the attachments, I'm sorry, but like I was not that rich.
Bro, it was like
All the fucking attachments to make your gaming experience easier playing a fucking Game Boy Color. I'm sorry, but I hope you got a Harvard was okay.
somebody like made a video showing off like their original prices, and it was like twice the amount of the actual console to get all the attachments for it.
Yeah.
Because there was like something to make the screen like zoom in on the screen. There was like something
Yeah.
where there was like the backlight thing for when you were playing in the dark, and there was like the grip to make it easier to hold, and it's like holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that video. Like, they're crazy.
Too much.
No, I did like the DSi though. Does anyone remember the original, the OG Vine and TikTok fucking, what was it called? DSi. Oh, were they? They were like little animations people did with the DS, but there was like audios for
Flipnote.
it. Flipnote.
Flipnote?
I used to make them.
Did you guys ever like see them, or is that like a weird?
You know how the
I
big
see.
moose and Misa thing? That's where I got that joke.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
People used to
The-
use
Instead of
audio.
mooses, it's Misas.
Go, kitty rat.
People used to use the audio from like ASDF movie for it.
Morgan,
Yeah.
Morgan, do you remember the
Dinosaur
bird, the
Operation
big bird that go in
College Shore is
circle
always
round and
free, but
round?
the DSs, I think we use that a lot.
What is that?
No.
Bro,
It's a chonky pigeon. It's just chonky pigeon going in circles, like squatting up and down in circles.
I know we've kind of talked about this before, but what was the video game of your childhood?
The video game, like one we played all the time, or like our favorite one?
Both kind of, I guess. Like the video game that when you play it or you think about it, that like was your childhood, right?
Guitar Hero.
Tom and Jerry.
Guitar Hero, 100%.
Ah,
Tom and
man,
Jerry and Spyro.
Fuck with Super Monkey Ball or something.
Super Monkey Ball does remind me of my childhood.
Spyro,
Never
100%.
played Super Monkey Ball.
But like
It was on the GameCube.
now
Did you
that
guys
you
play Spyro?
Spyro, I played one of them. I wasn't very good and never finished it. But yeah,
Yeah, I was also never good and never finished it.
I did.
Tanks
My
for
aunt
the
would help
Atari.
me.
The first game I played was.
What?
Oh, chat said tanks for the Atari.
Tanks.
For me, it was still probably Cameo, even though that was later in my childhood. But like Guitar Hero was also a big part.
Bro,
Yeah,
I play
that
Guitar
too.
Hero now. That's all I think about it. That and like the Naruto fighting games. But like I was into Naruto since I was a kid, so.
Yeah, of course. What was like the game that got you into? Because we're all like big gamers now, but what was the game that got you like hooked on gaming? You know?
That hooked on gaming.
Overwatch.
Yeah, you started later. We'll give you an.
Probably COD. Honestly, I liked playing COD.
Yeah, I gotta
It
say
was
me too.
weird. I'm kind of weird.
Like,
So
I
used
played
to
COD
play
when I was
video-
younger, but
You used to play what?
COD.
Play
What?
COD when you were younger?
COD was. I would say COD instead of Overwatch, yeah. I used to play on PS3.
Confusing.
Jesse?
You know, when I used to like go to my cousin's house, I used to play on his GameCube, and then we used to play COD, but I forgot which one. Oh, I think it was on like the first ones, and then like I think one Christmas I asked for an Xbox, and then I was just watching like seeing like different people playing games, and I was like, I want Overwatch, or it was either Overwatch or GTA because my uncle used to play GTA on the Xbox 360, and I used to like get on it behind his back and then play some of it. And
Jazzy,
then I
I
got
know-
my Xbox.
I know I met you
What?
through GTA, and then we started playing Overwatch together. I remember that.
Yeah, but I remember I wanted Overwatch.
Yeah.
I think y'all got me into buying
Siege, yeah, we convinced you to buy Siege because we were playing it a lot.
I think I wanted Overwatch because I loved all the characters, and I used to watch like
The character
some
trailer.
YouTuber. I used to watch some YouTuber, and then the character trailers, and then I was like, I want this game, and I want an Xbox.
Bro,
my first game was for Xbox was Overwatch.
on my personal channel, which I haven't uploaded to in, 6 years now? The
Yeah.
only video on there is a half an hour of me playing Overwatch. Shot from my laptop camera.
Next.
Oh,
It is awful. But you know what? I did my best, so whatever. But like the game that got, I think, because like I played games when I was real little, like on the GameCube and stuff, right? But like that got me into the way I game now was probably Modern Warfare 3, because I got it for like a Christmas gift, and I started playing it.
I think that was the game. I think it was Modern Warfare.
My brother was the one
It was
who
Black-
got all
it was
the
Black-
electronics and shit.
Black Ops?
Call of Duty, Black Ops. I don't know. It was some fucking COD shit, and then there was like a winter one, and then I don't know.
Bro, Black Ops 2 is still my favorite COD though. Personally.
Well, not like the first one.
Like, adults wouldn't, like, buy me video games personally. I only got to play through my brother. Because, I was female. And females don't play video games in my family.
I don't play video games.
Yeah.
That girl's fucking
Yeah,
cooking
whatever.
shit. Jesus.
And whenever I would get a DS game for my DS, my brother would take it from me. And he goes, I'll play it so you know how to play it.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah.
Just
Because
kidding.
he needed to know. Because he just wanted to play it. And I wouldn't get it back. I had a brand new game. I wouldn't be able to play for like 2 months after getting it. Yeah.
Oh look, Sam came back to do her job quick.
Nubot.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Thanks, Sammy.
Final Fantasy IV. Was that?
I used to play Final Fantasy, but I can't remember which one it was.
Cloud is 7.
Yeah, no, that's not what I was thinking.
Leon is 6. Sorry, Squall.
What? Was that still like okay? It was still the little one with little sprites. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that one.
Sorry, I only know them based off like appearance for how old they are.
Yeah, that's the one I played. The one
Or
with
sorry,
sprites.
how young they are, how young they are.
You're so rude.
I keep thinking about video games, and then when I went to my other cousin's house, I have cousins are weird in Mexican family. Because the cousin that got me into my Xbox was my second cousin, but my first cousin, they had a Wii, and I used to fucking steal it and play fucking.
Bro, I remember when I got the Wii.
Yeah, Wii
And I used
Sports
to
is
just
like
bowl.
the main game
Bro,
nowadays.
the Wii was fucking groundbreaking to me mentally. Cause like before that, everything I had to be plugged in, and like I was like, you mean I fucking control the game by moving from back here? Because I never experienced Duck Hunt, which had the little, but whatever. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, I used to be the fucking best at tennis. And then look what happened next.
Bro, all the sports besides bowling, tennis specifically could be played by just flailing your arms around and you would have hit it.
So it's fun.
That's how I remember playing it. I was a
Yeah.
monster at bowling and baseball.
Yo, me too. Well,
And then
my
boxing.
grandparents,
Good at boxing because you needed that second Joy-Con.
got us the bowling ball attachment for the Wii. They're like, oh, help us for bowling practice because we would do bowling tournaments on the weekends during like the summer. And
Charge your phone. Sorry.
and they're like, oh, I'll help. No, I didn't, cause I would throw the ball. I wouldn't purposely throw it; it would just fall, and it was so heavy.
All right, boys. We went over our time limit a little bit, which is fine.
Yeah, Casey.
Hey, I thought I was like, hey, we got like 10 minutes left. I'll ask a question. Do we have to wait till 1:20 for you, Jazzy?
No. Ignore Jesse.
All right. Does anyone else want to do the outro, or should I just ramble quick?
You
Ramble.
always ramble.
Ramble.
Okay. So fucking check out the YouTube videos. It really helps and supports us. It tells us how we're doing. Come back on Wednesday and we'll game on Twitch. Join the Discord so you can tell us what to play when we game. And go check out the TikTok, because if it gets some love, maybe we'll make another one. I don't know. But that's it. Love y'all. See you Wednesday. Bye.